Here we are, we're at the fence job now. You can see down there, it's all them panels there to replace. We actually did the ones down the bottom probably a year or so back. It might have been a video, I can't remember whether I did one or not. But if you look up there, that is what we've got to do. So that's our job for the day. So it's a bit of demolition first and get these old ones out and then see what line we can work out down there. So I'll see what I can do there. Been connected to the shed, I think. I thought I'd show you us getting our post base out, the way we do it. I connected the GoPro to the front of the wheelbarrows so I could do this. This one was pretty well set in. We had to dig a lot of soil off the top. There was probably a good few inches of soil on top and sort of loosen around the side a bit. But then what we do is get a bar each side. It's so much easier if there's two of you. It's quite difficult if it's just one of you. And we just sort of keep prising and prising. You can see it's loosening up a bit now. Usually they're at the beginning they're usually really stuck in the ground, but if you keep working at it, usually on average, you can do it get them out under 10 minutes. We have had one that took a lot longer, but that was tarmac, a sort of a road was put on afterwards, so it was underneath there. But on average, about 10 minutes, and they will lift out like you can see. You've just got to sort of persevere and get them out. Sometimes you can get lucky and they haven't used much concrete in there at all. I've actually had them before. They've just been, like the 4-inch posts have just been put into the soil. So it's nice and easy then. But yeah, I think I had to take about 4 of these out here. And they're all about this sort of size. So they weren't going to move anywhere. But the posts rotted, so they had to come out. The ones off putting shouldn't have to come out again for a very, very long time. So I just thought I'd share this bit with you. I was hoping it was going to come out in one whole lump, then you could have seen it come out, but this one didn't happen to do that. It wasn't actually in the way of the fence. The problem is we've got to run a fence to that one along there. So it was going to be right in the way for when we put a post in for that run. So it had to really come out, because once the other panel and gravel boards in, I wouldn't have been able to get around it. So that's what we did. We just got one more panel to put into this bit. Made good there. Probably get another bit of this chestnut fencing. Yeah, we've got a bit further on. We've got that panel in now and the gravel board. There was that root in there, as you can see. That was a bit of a job to dig out, but we managed to. The hole, as you can see there. Hope it's deep enough. If not, we can work around it as it is. I've stepped it. If you can see, I've stepped it all the way down. They've built up a little bit here, so I'll just have to blend that into the gravel board a little bit. Same there. I have done it down there, if you see. But like I said, I'll show you the whole finished. This stretch finished when I've done it. I've only got the new one we're done from where they go higher, from right the way up there. Which I think it looks pretty good. I'm pleased with it. We stepped it up all the way. Didn't think we were going to have to all the way, but we did. You can see down the line there. Nice and straight, you see. Just got I've just cut the top of the neighbour's gate post off just so it looks level, because that was part of the old fence, but now it's not. So I'll show you the other side in a second. Like I said, we've got to come back to go along the front. There's 2 more panels, I think I said, and a double gate, and we've just got to fill this bit in here as well. Like I mentioned, I'll see if we can get some more of this just to fill that bit in. But that's what it's like down that side. For this particular job, yeah, what we used, this fence job, it's a roughneck bar, the point on one end and like the chisel bit on the other. There's a roughneck digging. It's like a chisel more than a spade actually. It's been quite handy for this job. It's the first time we've used that. So they're both roughneck, the first two. I think they're about £30–40 each. That is an older spade. I bought that from a car boot sale. I've actually got one. It's actually my dad's. Another one the same, which is a concrete field in the middle to make it heavier. But actually on this job I broke it around there, so I'm going to have to get that welded up. I think it's a bit more heavy duty weld it needs than what I can do, so I'll take that to someone I know to do that. But that has worn down to about there, the other one, but it's got a bit more weight behind it. But I bought this one, so I'm glad I bought this one from the car boots. I actually had another one, but it was quite well, I thought it was quite expensive from a car boot, so it was £25 each, but I wish I'd have bought both now. So but anyway, I got that, and it hasn't had much wear. The post hole digger, that was £30 from my fencing supplier. It's been a good one. The one I had before wasn't quite as good. It was a silver something that Toolstation sell, and that lasted a while, but then it broke, the metal broke around there, so this one's been quite good. There's a Faithful make, Spirit Level. Brother bought me that for my birthday years ago, and that's been good ever since. Spear and Jackson, just bog standard spade, and a saw, Spear and Jackson, and Stanley hammer. And then also there's sort of pencil, tape measures and that, but that's my main fencing gear. I've also got the borer, which you'd have seen in other videos, but didn't use it on this job, and a mat. It's always handy to have I just use an old car mat just to kneel on you're doing holes, but that is our sort of setup. So for, I suppose, around 100 odd quid, you could set yourself up with all them, and there's no job that's beaten us yet. We've managed with all this gear. That bar is really worth its weight in gold, actually, because it's so handy to lift the old bases up. I think I'm going to buy another one, because that's how I broke the other spade. I was using that to lever it up as well, and then I broke it, so I'm going to get another one of them, I think. There you go, that's the setup. Yeah, for this particular job, this is where I dump the rubbish. Unfortunately, I can only dump rubbish here when I'm working for them, so there it is. The concrete pile is just down there at the end. I'm just going to go there in a second. Actually, I know this area very well. When I was a kid, you go to the end of this road, and I used to live right down the bottom when I was a kid. I've been around here 40 years now. So we used to actually, the manager of the farm then used to give us ride mopeds up here. So one of my favourite ones was I had a 1962 C50. When I was about 11, I used to drive up here. Wouldn't be allowed now because of health and safety and that sort of thing, but then they did allow us to do it, and you know, quite nice when you're about 11 driving along these little tracks like this old aerodrome out here. And yeah, so I know all the way around here where I spent a lot of my childhood, actually, up these tracks and that. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. It's quite a maze of tracks as well, so it's not like you had to stay on the same one all the time. You could, it was a bit dangerous, I suppose, but I could get up around down sort of these bits. I could get up to about 40 C50 then, which doesn't seem that fast now, but when you're 11 or 12, it's pretty fast. It's all a bit of an adventure. So anyway, I'll leave the video here, and thanks for watching.